Yeah. How do you drink your coffee?
I drink my coffee the same way that I drink my alcoholic drinks, which is I want it to be sexy. I want it to be fun. I used to be in the wheelhouse of wanting to have, you know, the flex of saying I drink my coffee only with nothing in it, right?
Right.
But is that really the way to live? Do I want to have a vodka on the rocks, or do I want to have sex on the beach? Let's be honest here, okay? Do I want to have black coffee, no sugar, no cream? Or do I want a fucking white chocolate mocha? Bitch, ask me again and I'll answer the same. I want sex on the beach.
And the drink.
Yeah. And the drink. And the drink.
No, okay, fair enough. I have two ways in which I drink my coffee. I either drink it as a cappuccino, or just a straight espresso. Those are my two only real forms. Although I was out for dinner with my sister and her partner not too long ago. I think I showed you pictures of some of the food.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a very common thing in the Netherlands, and I think it's just a European thing to, after you finish your meal, you drink a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Because it helps with the digestion, right?
I do like doing that.
A shot. Well, it's like, you know what? I don't really want to drink coffee. I'll just have a Baileys, because I enjoy a Baileys from time to time. You know, it's a nice little like drink to end the night with. And so I order it, and it takes forever to get there. Well, everyone around me already has their coffees and so on. So I was like, what the fuck's going on? And all of a sudden they show up with this massive mug of, a drink with like a fucking bowl of whipped cream on top. And I was like, this does not look like a Baileys to me. Turns out that they misunderstood me. They charged me for a normal Baileys, but they gave me a coffee with Baileys.
Delicious.
Which it was quite nice, but personally, I'm not a big fan of mixing coffee with alcohol. Like, it's just, it's
that's the fucking speed run to getting wasted. Because you're caffeinated and you've got alcohol too. I did that. I mean, we did a murder mystery party. What's that?
The real speed run is a fucking vodka Red Bull.
Oh damn, those are so fucking tasty. But you get one of those, and you've got heart palpitations. That's what they should call it. I did we did like a murder mystery party. Yeah. On Discord. And I was like, okay, I'll drink something, and I had Kahlua, which is like a coffee alcohol, and I mixed it with an iced latte that I had. Right. And I wasn't even me anymore. I was someone else. And I don't know what that other person did. I couldn't even tell you.
Kahlua is not alcohol I've ever really been able to get into.
It is tasty.
It's not really my thing. Like, for me,
it's tasty.
My favorite alcohols, and this is as someone who doesn't really drink because it doesn't affect me that much, right? The favorite alcohols are generally just cocktails in general, right? Most cocktails are nice because they're just sugary drinks at the end of the day that have a bit of alcohol to them, but often than not, you just cannot taste the fucking alcohol. Or rum. I'm a sucker for dark rum. I love dark rum.
I do like Kraken too. If I go to the pub,
Kraken.
Listen, if I go to the pub, that's just what I get. The other thing is, I didn't drink until I was 21 years old, and I was like, I don't know what any of this shit is called. That's why I order basic bitch stuff a lot of times too. So it was gin and tonic for a while, because I was like, okay, I know both of those words.
Gin and tonic can fuck off.
Yep, that's what I had, gin and tonic with lime for like the longest time.
Fair.
Thank you, Rose.
No, it's for me.
Thank you so much.
I don't know, like in the Netherlands, when I grew up back in my day, you know,
we drank rum out of a fish's asshole, and like, whoever paid the most for it got to suck the rum out of the fish's asshole. And then we put it in a tin and put it in the ground for 100 years.
No, that's Sweden.
And we shipped it to Sweden.
No, like when I grew up, this is no longer the case, but you were allowed to start drinking when you were 16, right? Legally. These days it's 18, but you were allowed to drink anything up to 20% volume in alcohol when when you were 16, and legally buy it and purchase it and so on. So like I got introduced to alcohol with stuff like, your classics: beer, wine, cider, and like those really shitty shots like fucking flugels. I don't know if do you know what flugels are?
That sounds like a fucking, when you have mucus in your throat and you spit it into a glass or something.
let me show you what a flugel is.
Okay. Is it gonna? It might just look like that as well.
So I was the coolest fucking 17-year-old in the pub, right? Because I would show up with a fucking, like, I would go to the bar and buy a box of these things, and I'll show you here. This in Discord. It's like these little fucking bottles, right?
What the hell is this? Does this look like fucking fireworks? That looks so terrible.
Let the duck out, Boba.
Let the duck out, I guess.
Let the duck out, alright? No, but they're these little bottles, like, that, have the screw top on it. And, like, the trick that all the fucking cool teenagers do, right, is you twist that top off, you stick it on the tip of your nose, and then you down the shot, right, in one go. But there's fuck all alcohol in it. It's just a sugary fucking drink. But I was the coolest fucking 17-year-old because I had money at the time, which a lot of my friends didn't, right? And I just went to the bar, bought a box of that, and handed them around, But yeah, that's how I got introduced to drinking, those shitty drinks. These days, I fucking despise beer. I think it's like, I don't know, I just do not like it.
I'm just
wine I'm okay with.
On it. Oh my god, flugel. Let the duck out. That's not even a duck.
It's a red duck. What are you talking about?
No, it's not. He doesn't have feet like a duck. He got feet like a chicken. Xylus.
What?
Y'all wild over there is all I'm saying.
We are fucking wild. No, but
straight from the duck's asshole.
And then when I like turned 18, like I wanted to be cool, So I was like, I'm gonna start to learn how to drink whiskey on the rocks, or like whiskey even just without the rocks, because you're like, oh, we're gonna go really deep down in this fucking barrel, and if you drink it on the rocks, it just dilutes it, so it becomes a shit drink.
Oh my god!
Only to figure out like 2 years later that whiskey is just not for me. You know, like as much as I wanted to like it, it's just not for me. And I basically stuck with. I've had really good whiskey. Like, my uncle is like a sucker for that kind of stuff. He's got really expensive bottles. And like, I've had some, and it still was just like, yeah, I get it, but it's just not for me, But dark rum, that's my stuff.
I like the fruity stuff. I like the drinks that have pineapple in them a lot.
Yeah. What do you think of pina coladas?
Those are good.
I just
pina
don't
coladas
like
are good. See, usually I don't, but in a pina colada I can do it. And then
fair, yeah.
Daiquiris by the pool on the beach.
Daiquiris are nice,
baby.
Daiquiris are nice. Yeah. And my favorite cocktail is very simple, but it's a mojito. It's very nice. I like that a lot.
Okay, yeah, those are good. I like what is it? Grateful Dead or something, which it's like 4 types of alcohol. I like those. However, one time I had too many and then I vomited and it looked like I was vomiting up cement and I was in hell.
Okay. Sounds great.
But
sounds absolutely wonderful.
Lots of sugary stuff, yeah. Lots of sugary stuff. I like the cherry Bakewell from Cozy Club.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I will drink one of those every time I go to that place.
Did you have that when, like, the first night that we went out, like me, Mousy, you?
I think I did, because I don't resist. Or did I try a new one? Oh, I think I tried the coffee one.
Oh, no, you tried a coffee one, didn't you?
And that was so bitter, I didn't like it. The cherry Bakewell, though, is like, what? It's like amaretto, so almond, and then like some cherry stuff. And I don't know what else, but that's all I need to know.
Okay, big one. What do you think of tequila?
I'll drink tequila.
Yeah?
I'll drink it if it's in a mixed drink. I know a lot of people
who wouldn't. In a mixed, would you drink it straight up?
Ooh, I don't know, because there's not... I've had maybe 3 shots, like done 3 shots in my entire life. I think that's it.
3 shots in your entire life, okay.
Yeah, because first of all, I was confused on how you're supposed to do them. Because when you take medicine from the little cup, like, you do it, and then there's still some in your mouth sometimes. And I'm like, I think you're not, when you do a shot, you're supposed to have all of it gone in one go, right? So how do you open your throat for it? I don't understand. So I was intimidated to do shots because I was like, I don't think I'm doing them right. But then I was like... Do you know how you're supposed to, like, drink a tequila shot? At least the European traditional way. I'm not sure if this is the actual traditional way. It probably isn't. But, is this like, where you bite a lime and then you do the shot?
No, so you pour a little bit of salt on the like on your hand. You lick that first, then you take the shot, and then you bite in the slice of like lemon or lime.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm not sure if that is how it's supposed to be drank, but that's at least how fucking people in the Netherlands do it when they drink tequila shots, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a tequila suicide?
No.
It's so from what I understand, it's the same process, right? You start with the salt, then the drink, and then the lime. However, the way you do it is you sniff the salt.
Stop!
You then drink the tequila, and then you squirt the lime in your eyes.
That's what Loboto just said. Oh my god, why would you do that?
I don't know. I've never done it. I really do not want to ever do it. But, like, I don't know why. I've never seen anyone do it either. But, like, I know that there's people who've done it. It's a very student thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know about that one. No, I thought you were going to talk about eating the worm from the tequila bottle, and that was enough for me.
Oh. Yeah, no, I've never done that, luckily.
Eat the worm. Eat the worm.
I mean, like, alcohol doesn't affect me, really, right?
Yeah.
So and I always have to prove this to people, so I've drank a lot. I've drank a lot of shots in my life.
Yeah.
But I think the worst I've ever done was during one of the Jingle Jam karaoke nights. We had like a Hungarian guy as a bartender at one point, right? And you know, he heard about it and he was like, "All right, I've got something for you. Let's put you to the test." So he'd had a fucking homebrewed Hungarian moonshine, 80% proof, right? Which he gave me. I drank 2/3 of the bottle and I was fine.
Oh
the guy was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
He's like, "That's expensive."
Well, he made it himself.
Yeah, but that probably tasted awful.
It was alright. Like, honestly, it wasn't.
Oh yeah,
bad.
I forgot. You fucking eat salt licorice, so your taste buds are gone. You don't have taste buds anymore. Double salted licorice, so you do not have taste buds.
I'm not sure if it was 80%. I'm never quite sure what the difference is, but like it was basically absinthe.